Bah, bah, bah. Welcome to your Panic Hour. On today's episode, Dick Cheney, still a dick? Can your depressing tweets get you monitored by the government? And Governor Corbett stays tough on weed. All on tonight's We the Sheeple. Bah, bah. Former Vice President and minion of Satan, Dick Cheney, has written a new book entitled Heart, an American Medical Odyssey. The book is co-written by Cheney's cardiologist, Jonathan Reiner. In the book, Cheney says doctors replaced an implanted defibrillator near his heart in 2007. The device can detect irregular heartbeats and controls them with electrical jolts. Cheney's doctor turned off the device's wireless function in case a terrorist tried to send his heart a fatal shock. Cheney then laughed uncontrollably and stated rather candidly that this was impossible because they, in fact, are the terrorists. He then shape-shifted into his true reptilian form and ate a newborn baby. Our next story comes from our home state of Pennsylvania. Governor Tom Corbett, who spent the last few months making absurd public statements, has gone on the record saying that marijuana is the most addictive gateway drug that there is. You may remember earlier this year, Corbett compared same-sex marriage to incest.
I think a much better analogy would have been brother and sister, don't you?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Corbett, who had a hand in the cover-up of the child sex scandal at Penn State, then announced he would be holding a press conference next week to address how to deal with the commies and the Negroes.
If a person defends the activities of communist nations while consistently attacking the domestic and foreign policy of the United States, she may be a communist.
A new Gallup poll shows that only 19% of the American public trust our government to do what is right. The poll also concluded that 30% of Americans are angry with the federal government, up 4 points since September. This 30% was then immediately put under surveillance by the NSA until they could be rounded up and herded into FEMA camps. The poll also revealed that a whopping 81% of the public threatened that if they weren't on the couch watching internet porn, eating GMO foods, and TiVoing shitty sitcoms, they would do something about it. Bah, bah. The federal government is studying how to use Twitter for surveillance on depressed individuals. The University of California, San Diego began a study financed by the National Institute of Health last month that will provide population-level depression monitoring through the social media site. While Twitter has been used by government agencies such as the Secret Service and Department of Homeland Security for national security-related monitoring, the project suggests the social network can be used for public health surveillance as well. The first test subject, @EmoBobby, was detained and is undergoing counseling for posting Fall Out Boy lyrics on his Twitter account. When contacted by this study, Twitter user @It'sSylviaPlath stated, "Leave me alone, you fucking morons. I've been dead for over 50 years." Dateline, Rubiado, Brazil. A marathon masturbation session has taken a tragic turn. A 16-year-old boy has died after masturbating 42 straight times without stopping. His mother told a local newspaper that she already knew about her son's addiction and that she had planned to take our fallen comrade to a doctor. In an odd twist, Major League Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig announced that the number 42 would no longer be honoring Jackie Robinson, the league's first African-American player, but from now on would signify this young man's remarkable achievement and untimely death. That's all for us, folks. This has been We the Sheeple. We thank you for watching. And remember, we will wave to you from the hill while the floods wash you away. Good night.